Oh, okay.
No.
Hello, how are you? My name is Steph Rowe. I am the founder of The World in Our Words poetry book, and today we are launching the second edition. This edition has 35 poets. It's an international book. We celebrate unity and not division because the world that we're currently living in is filled with wars. We're dealing with immense amount of financial pressures on all of us, just not in Australia but internationally. There's massive amounts of religion division, and let's not even start on political. And so the real birth of this book has been to bring people together and to ask people to put down their religious beliefs and their political beliefs and to go, you know what, yes, life is very hard, but we can actually do something really special. And this is what The World in Our Words 2 is. It's showing not only the publishing industry, but the international world stage that we can come together through words, through poetry, and we can celebrate by publishing this book. Now, I am very lucky to have two poets here today with me, but just before I hand over to them, I wanted to show the significance. So there's a lot of pressure on us right now to not turn up and to not support independent publishers, self-published authors and poets. And we see that through people not wanting to engage, we see that through people not responding, not turning up. And it's not really about the fact that people don't turn up. It's the fact that there is so many pressures within this world. And unfortunately, the pressure of not turning up and actioning far outweighs the people that actually turn up. So I just want to put that into perspective as well. But every poet in this book, so every sale that we get is divided by the 35 of us. So every profit from every sale gets divvied up and handed back to the poet. And the reason why I did that was because I wanted to value not only the work, but I wanted to show the industry that writers and poets should not be taken advantage of. We should not just be putting our work into a book and being like, oh, I've got exposure. I wanted to show that there is a different way of doing it, and I know I've ruffled a hell of a lot of feathers doing this, but I wanted the poets to feel the feeling of getting that money, that kind of material object of going, you know what, I actually am valued, and this money shows that my work was worth buying. It was worth supporting. And I think that's extremely important because there's not very many anthologies out there where they split the royalties. So I don't get paid for this either. I do this out of the goodness of my heart, and I do this because I really genuinely want to show the publishing industry that we can come together, we can publish books, and we can do it without ripping off the people that write it. So, I'm going to hand over to V, who is an incredible, incredible poet in this book, and he's a Melbourne-based poet. Come on over, baby!
Hi everyone, my name is V, and I'm super privileged to be part of this collection of voices from around the world. As Steph said, the words are incredibly powerful, and the fact that I get to be in this along with everyone else around the world is super humbling. I can't wait to read it. I think you should read it. But it's just amazing because for me this is actually the second time I've ever been published, and to be honest with you, I almost gave up before I got the call that I'm going to be in this book. So the fact that I'm here celebrating with my fellow writers and for those around the world, it's just incredibly such an honour to do that. I do want to say I want to dedicate this to my grandma.
Yeah.
Lost her a few years ago. I think I got my gift of poetry through her, so thanks Grandma. To my dad, who's gone through an incredible journey to be here in Australia. I think I thank you as well because half of my brain comes from yours, and I inherited some really good thoughts from you. So thank you again for that. And honestly, just here I am. It's just surreal. I'm usually incredibly humbled, but I think sometimes you got to celebrate the wins. They don't come too often. So thanks to everyone else for doing this with me because it's incredibly brave to put your words out there, but like I said, all those thoughts that you have, all the little beautiful stories that we share, really make a difference and they really connect the world. And I think the world more than ever needs that reminder that we're all in this together, and we need to persevere through love and understanding. So that's what I have to say, and thanks for
Okay, thank you very much, V. And I know that I get up and it's very easy for me because I have no fear, clearly. And I just do stuff and I'm like, it'll be fine. But I do understand that this can be a very confronting thing, so I do appreciate very much, V. One, for putting yourself out there and for submitting your work into the world in our words too. And for having that last ditch trust that you are an incredible poet, because the world now gets to read your words all over the world, and that's a pretty powerful thing. So thank you for believing in yourself. This is genuinely why I do it. So thank you. Okay, so the next one is a little nervous. I kind of went with let's just not tell anybody anything and it'll be fine. And here we go. So the next poet that I'd like to introduce is Esther. And she is also a Melbourne/Foster poet, and she is a remarkable young woman. She's one of the younger poets that we have in the book, so there's 3 teenage poets, and she is I can't really describe how glad I am that she exists, because I know that in the future our hands are going to be very well looked after, because she's the next generation. And just knowing her in a brief snippet, I was just extremely, extremely relieved that we have young people coming through, and I just it touched my heart to the point where I was just like, we're going to be okay. This woman is going to grow up. I'm going to watch her grow up, hopefully, through social media. And I'm going to be like, you know what, she's going to do amazing things, and she's going to be supported and guided, and that gives me genuine relief. So I'd like to now, after that rant, introduce Esther.
Hi, I'm Esther. I'm 16 years old. I'm still in year 11. And I'm a part of The World in Our Words. I'm very grateful to Steph for organising it, because it could not have happened without her. I found the book through Facebook, and I honestly submitted my work having completely no doubt that I was going to be rejected. And then, I got an email saying you've been accepted, and it was mid-exam week, and I don't think I could have finished that week of stress without that kind of to push me to the end. It was a big shock. And I'm very, very, very grateful to have someone actually recognise my writing and give me a sense of, I guess, appreciation of myself and appreciation of my own written word and my spoken word. And it was really lovely. I met Steph in person. How was it? Was it a month ago or so?
Yeah, it was a couple of months ago.
And it was just, it made everything real. It made everything real. And I'm a big believer that we should continue to write and we should continue to publish. As much as our online presence can benefit and give you more opportunities, we should never let that sacrifice writing. So I'm very, very grateful to have my writing recognised, and I hope that more people in my age group can continue to appreciate the written word and read and love writing and reading. So I'm very, very grateful to everybody who helped me through this journey, and I'm very lucky to be in the book. So thank you.
Okay, I'm very excited. Okay, so I would like to now hand over to a... Yeah, can you get the other book? Are we not doing that? No? Yeah, your poem. Yeah. Okay, so the first edition of The World in Our Words was published in February 2024. And I was lucky enough to have my beautiful cousin, Fiona, alongside me in this publication. Well, really, she's alongside me in life, in everything. So it's beautiful that I got to experience being published with a family member. I'm going to hand over to her because she's an incredible spoken word poet. And I think that you'll see when she finishes her piece that I think there was something running in our blood. Because between the two of us, I'm a lot more fluffy in my poetry. I'm a lot more fluffy. I'm just taking you into worlds, and she, what did you call me? I'm very gay in how I write. I'm very, very gay. It's like I create these wondrous worlds that you read.
Very decorative.
Yeah, very decorative. And Fianna is very different writer, but she's a very extremely powerful political fierceness with her words in her poetry, but also I'm very, very grateful that she's going to do this, that we get to actually hear one of her recent pieces of spoken word, which I think will hit the souls of everyone that's going to hear this. So thank you, Fianna.
Hello, I'm Fianna McDonald, as I was just wonderfully introduced. This is a piece I have written recently in honour of motherhood and the journey that it takes us, especially with school times and the struggles at the moment. And it's called Morning Routine. My daughter and I have a routine. I drop her off, tell her how much I love her, wish her a wonderful day. My son is already out the door and halfway inside. She gathers her things, backpack open just enough so Paunch of the bear's head can poke out and wave goodbye too. She crosses the parking lot after diligently checking both ways, turns and waves to me, yelling that she loves me. She opens the door and steps inside, then turns and waves at me, yelling that she loves me. The door swings shut but is made of glass and the corridor is long and straight. So after a few steps, she turns and waves. Not yelling this time, though I can hear that silent decoration in that enthusiastic little hand. So I wave back once again and watch, silently affirming, I will always be here. Because whether she turns to wave once more or another 5, she carries part of my heart in each step. Whether sure and excited or bracing for the unknown, I don't begrudge her this time. Even if she doesn't turn, distracted by the teacher's dog or hailed by her friends. There are mornings she would cling to me and cry, unable to face the noise and expectations, the fear of not having me by her side. Some days she wouldn't get out of the car, and I would cry with her, overwhelmed and unsure of what was right. So I wait, and I wave. Sometimes the sun's early rays reflect off the window and I can see nothing. So I wave and smile non-stop because I don't ever want her to turn and think that I'm not with her. Don't want the barest disappointment in this sacred ritual to mar her day. Sometimes I can just see the little gloved hand or register a flurry of movement. Sometimes I've waved and blown kisses to teachers. Funnily enough, they always smile and wave back. Sometimes blowing kisses too. Maybe we are all still looking back for our mothers, hoping to find her exactly where she promised to be. Thank you.
Woo! Thank you very much, Fianna. Okay, because I'm doing this, I get to read a poem now. And this one is called A Special Place in Hell. I know, dramatic. I don't have an opinion. I don't get involved in politics. That is your opinion. The power of no voice has a lasting resonance. Silence. I can hear a pin drop. I feel the power in your voice, even if you quiver. I hear the screams. Bring down the powerful. The establishment. Blue suits flow across countries, while powerful men lie waiting like lambs. You stand with me, even if you're scared. You stand beside me, using your voice to advocate. You beg for the rhyming of history to stop. We have been here before. Why can't we stop? A place exists for all politicians who stood by, watching the carnage and destruction of our civilization, the catastrophe we call life. We will rise. An unwavering alliance to the people. We will rise. An unwavering alliance to the people. Imagine the congregation of humanity with no borders, no skin colour, no sex, no division. Egos are left for the politicians and the bourgeoisie. Follow me. I know how we can change this world. It will require your participation. Souls deserve our voice even if nothing comes out. The evil destruction before our eyes, while lacing their accounts stolen from our hands. A special place in hell exists. And they will meet their maker with a vengeance. I promise you this. When my last breath comes, I will make sure you feel everything the innocent felt.
Did you write that?
Yeah, I did write that. Yeah. That's my poem. And I think it also kind of highlights the fact that I can publish whatever poems I want. And a lot of these poems, like a lot of anthologies, generally they tell you what you can and can't publish, or it has to be themed, or you're not allowed to talk about politics, or you're not allowed to talk about, certain subjects. And I think that's the beauty of this publication, is that everything's on the table, except racism, misogyny, and all of those things. But I want to give a platform to people that have poems that people can't get published. So that's also a really great thing about being a publisher, is that I get to publish my political stuff. Okay, so on that, I just wanted to say thank you very much for everybody that turned up. Thank you for overcoming fears. Thank you for your participation. And I would like to just say goodbye. Well done.
Congratulations,
You did
everyone.
well.
You're
You did
published.
so well.
I didn't realize it was 16.
Beautiful.
Yeah,
Wow.
16.
It's so much more.